Hey y'all, it's Josh. What's up? Today we are going to be talking about the Jessica Fridrich method. This method is definitely used throughout the whole world and it's very popular, so keep that in mind. So when I started cubing, I did not know what the Jessica Fridrich method was. Unlike most beginners, they use the beginner method. They use the easiest thing they can find, which is the beginner's method. And if you skip the beginner's method and went straight to Fridrich, then let me know, because I'm saying right now you are awesome. Alright, before I get too deep into detail, I'm going to mention that this video is kind of for beginners that are wondering what this method is, what steps to take, and how it's done. So yeah, just keep that in mind. People that already know this, just don't leave no hate comments, because this is basically for beginners. Alright, so let's get started. What I got here in front of me is the 4 steps of the Jessica Fridrich method. First step here is a lot like the beginner's method. You build a cross. I use the white layer. You can do it on any one you want, but I use the white layer, and that's step 1. Here I got all your F2L slots filled, and what F2L stands for is first 2 layers, just to let you know. You got your white cross, and then you're inserting these pairs, and I'll get into that for your first 2 layers. And then you got next OLL, which stands for orient, last layer. You got your F2L pairs and your cross, and now you're solving this, which is my yellow on top. And then last but not least, your POL, which stands for permute, last layer, and you're solving this last side right here. Alright, so we're going to start with step number 2. This is F2L. I recommend, if you don't already know how to solve the cross, then you look up a beginner tutorial, because that's quite simple, and I'm just not going to go over that. So yeah, we're going to start with step 2. Step 2 is F2L, first 2 layers. And basically what F2L is instead of inserting the corner and the edge separately, like entering this first and then putting the edge right there beside it, we're going to enter them at the same time. And I'm going to show you 3 different examples of that. First one is, make sure you have your white on bottom, and you want your corners and your edges to be in the top layer. So yeah, we're going to be inserting the orange, blue, and white slot right there, if you can see that. Here's our corner. We have white on top, and when I mean white is on top, then you have your white on the bottom, and you put it right there, and you see that your white sticker is on top. Alright, so when your white sticker is on top, what you want to worry about is the edge. You don't want to worry about the corner. You want to make sure they're separated. In this case they are, because the edge is right here and the corner is right there. You don't want them to be together like that, and if they are, you simply turn it to where when you bring this down, this is not going down with it. You turn away, bring it back up, and there you go. So like I said, when your white sticker's on top, you don't worry about that. You worry about your edge, and what you want to do with your edge is look at what's on top, and that is orange. You don't want to worry about the orange color, you want to worry about the blue. So white's still on bottom, you have your blue on the side here, you don't worry about orange. You have your blue lined up with your blue centerpiece, and you're going away from this orange center cap. So what I mean by that is, white on bottom, you go in this way instead of going towards the orange. And when you do that, you turn your top layer around to where your corner's on top of it. You bring it right back up, and there goes your pair. You simply insert it doing up, right, up inverted, right inverted, and there's your first slot. Alright, so this is going to be the second example. This is probably the easiest case. Your white's not on top. Well, first of all, your white cross is on bottom. Your white sticker's not on top this time, it's on the side. What you want to be paying attention to is the sticker on the other side, not on top, but on this side. In this case, it's green. You want to line it up with your center cap, and in doing that, you want to actually line up its edge. The top piece of the edge, the same needs to be the same color as the center piece and this sticker right here in front, and it has to be directly opposite of it. So yeah, let's make sure that's done, because if it's not, it won't work. And what you need to do now is basically R up, R inverted. What I'm doing is I'm taking it, lining them up, bringing them there, and bringing it straight down. And this is your second example. And this is the last example, real quick. It's a lot like the last one I just showed you, except, and this is supposed to be red like I said, except this and this color is the same, and your edge opposite is not the same color. So what you would do in this case is find an empty F2L slot. What I mean, that's is not paired up right here or right here, but we're going to choose this one, and you want to make it to where you can drop this down with the white on the side, if that makes sense. You want to drop it down to where you bring this up and it can't get messed up because there's no pair there. So bring it to where your two colors go down and your white's on the side, like that, and you bring this edge over there to where when it comes up it's gonna pair that, and you can bring it around here and insert it. And that's the last example. Alright, so this is step 3. This is OLL, orient last layer. This is going to be 2 look, which you solve this last layer in 2 algorithms. I'm not going to be showing all the second look algorithms. There's 7. I recommend the 6sides.com or badmephistos.com, something like that, to learn those 7 algorithms. But this is the first 3 that I'm going to be showing you, where you can get to that stage of solving that in 7 algorithms. 1 of 7 algorithms. First one you're going to have is either a dot. This is after you solve F2L. You're going to have a dot. You're either going to have a straight line or a backwards L. I'll just list the algorithms for all 3 of these to where you can get to that second look. The algorithm for the dot, it don't matter where you hold it. This is the algorithm. Alright. The algorithm for the straight line, you hold it horizontal to you. You can't be like this. It has to be like this, and you do this algorithm. Alright. And for the backwards L, you hold it in the upward left top position. Not like this. Not down here. You have to hold it up there where it's facing up that way. And you do this algorithm. Alright, and like I said, you can go to the 6sides.com or badmephistos to find out. You have basically what you're solving for is a cross, and you have 7 of these cross algorithms that you can execute to solve the last layer. And this has been step 3. Alright, so this is step 4. This is PLL, permute last layer. There's really no way to teach this all in a couple of minutes. I can recommend that you go to the 6sides.com, or you can go to badmephistos.com, just somewhere where there's a list of PLL algorithms. What I mean by that is you're solving this side right here to where you're going to solve the whole cube. But yeah, I can recommend what I said, the 6sides.com or badmephistos.com, and that should finish you up. There's 21 total. So yeah, thanks for watching, and like I said, this is for beginners. So I hope you enjoyed, and subscribe if you'd like, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.